Chapter 1. God said it, I believe it, that settles it for me. Rediscovering truth about the Bible. When I was 9, our family packed our belongings into a 16-foot U-Haul truck, Volkswagen van in tow, and set out across the country. After 3 days of 100-degree weather, creeping along at the federally mandated 55 miles per hour that drove everyone crazy in the 1970s, we arrived at our new home, a mercifully air-conditioned little salt box house in a well-kept Kansas neighborhood. Our new small town, Great Bend, had experienced an oil boom resulting in well-funded schools, broad streets, parks, and a well-equipped hospital. Unlike in Detroit, my parents didn't mind letting their kids roam, so my brother Scott and I explored every inch of our neighborhood by bicycle. It was culture shock to move from a city of 1.5 million people to a town of 16,000. Even more startling was the transition from a church of 2,000 with thriving ministries for every age group to a country church so small that our family of 5 increased attendance by 20%. Our tiny new congregation offered no youth program, so during the Wednesday night evening prayer meeting, Scott and I just played outside. One evening, as we explored the property, we tried the door of a shed and found it unlocked. We peered inside, and what did we find? A lawnmower. "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" I asked Scott. "If there's a lawnmower, there must be gasoline," he replied. "Exactly." Excited, we tiptoed into the church basement to find supplies: paper cups, masking tape, and matches. Carefully, we stitched together a bomb and lit it in the half-empty parking lot. It's a wonder we didn't burn our hair off. As it blazed, our cup and tape contraption tipped over and spilled. We quickly cleaned up the mess and threw the evidence in a trash can. We didn't think anyone had noticed, but to our surprise, the next week there was a youth group. It consisted of 3 boys, Scott and me, along with Burton, the son of the town's police chief. Our leader, Don, got down on his knees to pray and encouraged us to do the same. We knelt there in awe, eyes mostly screwed shut, as Don spoke to God with reverent confidence. What started out as a means of keeping us out of trouble blossomed into a mentoring relationship that affected our lives for decades to come. A few years ago, Don and I visited shortly before his death from cancer. We sat together at the dining room table to chat, cry, and pray, knowing it would be our last meeting this side of eternity. At the end of our visit, I grabbed my jacket, and Don's wife, Angel, took my arm. "I want to show you something," she said. We walked over to the fireplace, where she pointed out a grease stain on the brick hearth. "Do you know how that got there?" she asked. "I have no idea," I replied. "When this fireplace was brand new," Angel informed me, "you and Scotty decided to cook hot dogs on it. They burst and dripped this grease, and it never came out." "I'm so sorry," I blurted. "I'm not trying to make you feel bad," she quickly replied. "I just want you to know that every time we see that stain, we pray for you boys."